Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. I thought I would let you see the candles I bought at the thrift store. I was donating, and so I wanted to buy forever things, and I had these brass bowls. So this week I bought the candles, and I got them very reasonable. So it kind of ruined my budget, but I'm going to mention what to do about that. Okay, I'm going 3 days by 3 days. This is day 3. Keep doing what works, then do it better. So that's how you can get better at money saving, low cost meals. So I want to keep doing what I was doing. So I want to control the cost of my meals, and the major way I can do that is meal planning. So here is my dinner meal plan: chicken baked or grilled, occasionally beef or fish, pasta, rice, basic vegetables like green beans, carrots, and peas, occasionally burgers, tacos, or pizza on special occasions. So I made this pizza thing. So I am going to eat chicken every other day because chicken is cheap. And then there's 3 days I could eat burgers, tacos, or pizza, or I could be making some hamburger thing and a hot dog thing. Maybe tomorrow I'm probably going to have chicken. Side items: salad, steamed vegetables, bread or rolls, and snacks, granola bars, and fruit cups. So what this is I had this, what I'm doing is I'm going through every single item in the house that I own, and I had this, and I thought, do I want to keep this? Before I trash it or give it away, I want to check and see if there is any good 5 ingredient meals. I don't know where I got this, but there is one that I liked. Upside down pizza casserole. That's it. Okay, 1 1/2 pound lean ground beef, 1 15-ounce can of Italian style tomato sauce, 1 1/2 cups shredded mozzarella cheese, 6 ounces, and 1 10-ounce package 10 refrigerated biscuits. Preheat oven to 400 in large skillet. Cook beef until brown. I had ground turkey. I bought 3 pounds of turkey meat ground last week. So I had turkey meat. Drain off fat, stir in tomato sauce, and heat through. So I had spaghetti sauce in the jar that was in my stockpile, and unfortunately So I got that out of my stockpile. So all that was in my little frying pan was the turkey and the pizza sauce. Transfer mixture to a 2-quart rectangular baking dish and sprinkle with cheese. Flatten each biscuit with your hand. Arrange biscuits on top of cheese. Bake for 15 to 17 minutes until biscuits are golden. Okay, so what I did is I said, I am going to learn how to make pizzas. And so that is pizza crust. That is Julia Child's pizza crust. So let me give you a shot of the recipe in case you guys want to. So I am going to be trying to find these kind of really easy recipes. They're cheap because they don't have very many ingredients. So now let's see if I can turn this thing. Okay, here it is. This seems to be pretty old. It seems like I've had it for a while. I don't remember when or where I got it. I've had it a long time. So let's see if I can get this thing out. So, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to eat part of it and then freeze the rest of it just like a pizza, if everything goes okay. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh gosh. All right. Now that is pretty impressive for the first time. Probably I should have put the cheese on the bottom, but the cheese is in the middle. So this is a lot of pizza for one woman. I made half a batch of pizza sauce, and I have in my refrigerator, I wanted to find this to show you guys. Well, there is half a batch of pizza dough left. It's in there somewhere. And so tomorrow maybe I could make some garlic bread or anything. Okay, so now I have a couple of things that might be nice. I could use powdered, but I have fresh Parmesan cheese. So I wish when I was younger I had thought of this. But, you know, sometimes when you're really broken stuff, you just don't think of stuff. And maybe I have some red pepper flakes in here somewhere close by. Well, red pepper flakes. Well, at least I found my toothpicks. Okay, so here we have it. All right. All right. So I want to control the cost of my food. I want to do that by using a meal plan. So today I was doing a lot of housework actually. I am rid of most of the junk I sent to the thrift store. So that's, but you know, it's far from done. So I'm thinking I could just cut these like slices going all the way across. See if I can get this off without making a big mess. Even though you can buy a pizza for $5, it is a lot. If you're going to eat them once a week and you learn how to make them homemade, it's so much better. The trick for me has always been the pizza crust. All right, that is really good. Pizza dough, 1/2 cup tepid water, not over 110 degrees. So I heat it in the microwave. 1/8 teaspoon sugar, but I added half a tablespoon. Then when it was like a warm bath, I put the yeast in, and then I had these baggies, so I just covered the bowl with one of these baggies, and it rose really nice. Then you have 3/4 cup cold milk plus more if needed, and 2 tablespoons olive oil. So I heated my milk in the microwave so it was tepid too. Then I added it to the yeast, and I added 1 1/2 teaspoons salt to the liquid, and I stirred that around, and then I just started adding the flour little by little to create a very, very soft dough, like the fry bread. Then I took the dough, and I put a little oil in a bowl, and I rolled it around, and it was a very soft dough, and I let the dough double. Then when it was double, I took half of it out, and I put it on a floured board, and I just kind of pressed it around to create the dough. And then after you put the dough, you get the dough out, let it rise 10 minutes. So this time I did the upside down pizza, but in the future I will be able to make regular pizzas for sure. And then I want to show you what I bought because, okay, if I stay on this meal plan, I bought a large bag, a 2-pound bag of mozzarella cheese. And I paid full price for this because the expiration on this is January 2025. I go, wow, you know, when I buy that nearly expired cheese, it's really old. And this much cheese will last a long, long time and make tons of pizzas. So I bought that for $7.99. So that in itself was $1 over my $7 a day budget. I'm going to talk about that in a minute too. Once you can make the dough, you can have pizza. Out here, pizzas are like $10. So I also have saved my iced tea that I made. And this is the cheap dollar soda that I've been trying to drink most of the time to save money. So just doing all these penny pinching things at the end of the month is really going to help. Okay, that is really good. Okay, for breakfast I have oatmeal, 1/4 cup oatmeal, 1/4 cup powdered milk, 1/4 cup half raisins, 1/4 cup half walnuts, 1/4 cup half and half of walnuts and raisins, and 1 to 1.5 cups water, and then I just heat it on the stove. I'm trying to get the habit of eating oatmeal in the morning, or else some kind of like Wheaties or something like that, or cornflakes. It really saves you from overeating. Then I had a grilled cheese sandwich. I had 1.5 sandwiches because I had bought sliced cheese. So by buying a lot of cheese, you can substitute that for meat and it's cheaper. And then pizza. So I've been doing this thing, making 1 or 2 homemade items. So today it was pizza. And then buy the big size and buy less ingredients that are higher quality. So instead of buying nearly expired cheese, I just bought a big bag of mozzarella cheese, and I had another bag. I don't think it was 2 pounds. It lasted a long, long time. And then eventually, let's see how many pounds this one was. I had this in here like 6 months, and I made tons of stuff out of this. Oh, this one was 2 pounds. I think I bought this at Smart and Final. I'm not sure. But that was cheddar cheese. So I'm liking the deals. I like hot pepper flakes. You know, this pizza sauce, I can find this stuff marked down. So if I bought 4 of these very cheap, I would have pizza for a month, especially if I made it this way. Okay, so I want to stick to my meal plan. A pizza once a week, it's cheap. Okay, markdowns. I was at Ralph's to get the cheese, so I bought apples. I got 2, 4, 6 apples for $1. So that was a good deal at Ralph's. Marked down. And then $7 a day. Okay, I really needed the big baggies, and what these are good for, like, I'm going to slip the pizza in here. And so my pizza isn't wasted. So over the last 2 days, I bought 50 small bags, and this is 30 large bags, $3.99 today and $5.19 yesterday. So today I was pretty good on the $5, the $7 a day. And so it's very difficult to do if you're not used to it. But once you learn how to do it, over time it's going to serve you so well. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Getting these habits now. I sold a book for $5. Okay, all my stuff is listed, no smaller than $10, but somebody offered me a bid, and it was a bioterrorism preparedness book. And so I said okay, because I had gone, this candlestick was $5.99. By selling the book for $5, I kind of wiped that out. So then these 3 candles here were $8, and this was $11. So I'm about $20 in the rear. So what I can do is tomorrow and the next day, don't spend any money. I will probably buy some soda pop, but that is it. And then that kind of gets me back on track. I'm still going to be $5 in the rear, but in the back of my mind, I know that. Bioterrorism secret for survival. So I thought, if I don't sell that, that is fine. This is well worth having. Okay, and then today I had to buy gasoline for $25. So per week, I need $3.57 a day just for $25 worth of gas. So you're trying to spend $50, so you might be thinking, how can I possibly do that? And then I'm trying to save $3 for Christmas. That's $21 per week. So with the gas and the Christmas, that's $46, leaving $4 out of my $50 a week. But if you don't save money for Christmas now, then when Christmas comes, you're going to have to come up with a few $100s. Okay, so I want to talk about this $50. So basically, you're going with like $50 of spendable income. So you're buying gasoline and gifts. So how can you manage this? Well, one way you can manage this is with your grocery money. So let's say you spend $50 worth of groceries a week. You buy your groceries half price for $25. That frees up $25 to pay for your gas, because you're buying your food half price. And stockpiling. The next one is, so you can take the money out of your grocery money, especially if you have a stockpile, until after Christmas. Because what's going to happen is, if you don't, then you've either got to take your money out of the bank, which is very hard to save up, or you have to charge, which is even worse. Okay, you could go to the food pantry. That would free up all your food money. I mean, if you're really poor, and you don't have food, you should do it now, so you get yourself squared away. Okay, and then there's the stockpile. So if you were to eat out of your stockpile, like tonight, I had my spaghetti sauce, I had everything to make the crust, I have tons of cheese now. So you can go into your stockpile. You know you're going to eat pizza 4 times per week. You can just use spaghetti sauce. Okay, so the ways you could come up with the gasoline and the Christmas money is with the groceries half price, food pantry, and stockpile. That's 3 good ways. Okay, and then I mentioned to you guys that sometime very soon I will buy clothes at the thrift store half price, and for now I will buy 3 shirts and 2 pants, probably 2 jeans. So what I will do is I will buy like long sleeve t-shirts that I can wear at the gym or wear around, because I don't go anywhere, especially now that I'm going to the gym. Okay, now one of the most important things to do is stay to the $50 a week spending money. It's very hard to do. I'm surprised it's given me a hard time at all, because I'm pretty good at being thrifty. But this week, you know, I wanted to buy my candles. This goes back to the same reason I want to save the $3. And then, you know, mark down meat and cheese. So if you get a couple of good items, like these 3-pound packages of meat, like the cheap chicken I bought, which was $3 for a whole week, and you focus on the essentials, which would be rent, which has to be paid, and slashing utilities. So I am doing everything I can, and then slashing food and slashing car and gasoline. Okay, I can save all of my grocery money and all of my gasoline money, which would free up $50 a week. I was watching some videos where if you're on, what is this called? Senior apartments, and you have a very small income and they want 1/3 of your money for rent, which leaves you maybe $800 a month. That's causing everything. You have to be very, very thrifty. But once I learn how to do this, and then I'm trying to stockpile some non-food items, like this was painful. And another thing is paper towels. So I'm just trying to buy 1 or 2. Not until I make up the money I paid for the candles. And at Christmas, I'll be going, oh, I'm so glad I did this. So that's what I wanted to mention about that. This finding meal plan and finding the pizza. I mean, you'd be lucky if you can find a deal. You can buy cheap pizzas frozen, but these are better. Okay, so now I have a couple more things to say and then I'm done. Here's what I want to make. I want to say, buy the cheaper one or buy the cheapest one. So if you buy markdowns, you're buying the higher quality for less money than the cheap one. But if you're really broke, you want to buy the cheapest. Like for a while, maybe buy hot dogs. Buy hot dogs marked down. I buy them all the time, very cheap. Hot dogs and chili, stuff like that. And then, like, okay, there's 2 days left to the month. So you might be thinking, well, can I ever relax? Well, actually, no. The last 2 days of the month are very dangerous, because these last 15 days makes all the difference in the way I'm starting next month. Did I charge stuff? Did I overspend when I got tired of the spending plan? Could I stay to the $50 a week? So don't make any major purchases. Don't use credit cards, because you might need them. I want to show you what I've been doing. Okay, remember yesterday I showed you guys my recipes from 12 years on YouTube? This is all my YouTube recipes. But in here, I want to show you something that I located. These are like the little book I showed you, and these are literally hundreds of recipes, easy recipes. Pillsbury, Betty Crocker, and Pampered Chef. So these boxes are from Walmart. So if you I have my eBay books in boxes like that so that you don't get dust on your junk. So say I get tired of the little cookbooks, they've been in the box, and you know, when I donate them, they can sell them, and or else I could sell them myself. But the problem with these little books is the shipping. So, you know, you can't, like the $5 book. One of the things that I used to do when I was a hairdresser, and it was very successful, people couldn't realize how I was doing it. I gave my customers a really, really good deal, as much as I could, so they would come back to me, so that I could get some return business. All right, I want to show you one of the things I'm doing is I'm going through, and this is one of the vintage watches, and this is actually an Italian made, this is the junk I sell, not the watch, but the junk jewelry, and this is a junk jewelry necklace, and I used to sell these for $1, but now it's so expensive I have to sell them for $3. Nothing is cheap. Okay, and then the concept of buying forever things. So when I was going through my Christmas junk, and I gave a lot of it to the thrift store, instead of buying cheap stuff, just buy one good thing. I haven't polished these, and some of these are a little bit damaged, but that is fine. All I have to do is buy some decent candles, and you can't get them anymore at Dollar Tree. So, these are Dollar Tree plates, but what I'm going to do this next time is I'm going to buy good plates at the thrift store. So, something that's really, really going to help is like if you purge everything out of your house. And it's so hard to do once you start getting a bunch of stuff. But I've been studying Scientology. So I asked the AI, is being very neat and tidy part of their religious concept? And it is, because it helps keep your mind clear. So you're getting rid of all the junk in your mind. You're getting all, like, that's like feng shui. I've done that before. You're getting rid of all the broken, damaged, and soiled items, and you're getting your house nice and neat. And in time, it's going to make a big difference. And then, now I found this going 3 days by 3 days a little taxing, because you're kind of concentrating on the 3 days trying to accomplish stuff. The meal plan is eventually going to make life so much simpler, but not so far because I'm not used to it. But once I get used to it, I mean, I have all the food now. I have the chicken, I have hamburgers, I have hot dogs, I have a bunch of food. So it's very unlikely that I'm going to have to buy food of any sort. I mean, maybe some lettuce or something. And today with my apples, I have cottage cheese. And also I have homemade yogurt. This making a few homemade things really is going to save money too. And you're just going to eventually get into the hang of this and eat better, actually. And I am trying to look for salads, 3-ingredient salads. So I'll be coming up with some of those. And I've been buying coleslaw. Okay, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all. Oh, and if you have any good tips, please leave them under the comments so we can read them. Bye, you guys.